Hello viewers, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to discuss a topic that many of you have been asking about. What happens when your UK immigrant visa is refused after the interview? We'll be covering key terms like visa interview, administrative processing, and what to do next if your visa has been denied. So make sure you watch till the end, and follow along so that you do not miss all these delicate details. For those new to the family, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's get into it. Part 1. Understanding why your visa was denied. Firstly, it's important to understand why your visa might have been denied. There are several reasons for this. Common reasons include the applicant's lack of funds, lack of ties to home country, insufficient evidence of purpose, criminal record, previous UK visa refusal, submission of false information, and health grounds. Sometimes, a visa is denied under Section 221G of the Immigration and Nationality Act, because the applicant did not come prepared with all the required documents for their interview. In other cases, the consular officer might need more information, leading to a visa refusal. It's also worth noting that a visa refusal is not the same as a visa denial. A refusal means that the case will remain on hold, until the case goes through further processing, often referred to as administrative processing. However, some common reasons include 1. Incomplete or incorrect information. This is one of the most common reasons for visa denial. It's crucial to provide complete and accurate information in your application. Any missing or incorrect information can lead to rejection. 2. False documents or misrepresentation. If you attempt to present false documents, or misrepresent any information, your visa will likely be denied. 3. Insufficient financial proof. You need to provide evidence that you have enough funds to support yourself during your stay in the UK. If you fail to do so, your visa might be refused. 4. Criminal history or immigration violations. If you have a criminal record, or past convictions of immigration violations, this could lead to a visa refusal. 5. Lack of clarity and travel purpose. The purpose of your visit must be clear and credible. If the consular officer is not convinced about your intentions, your visa might be denied. Applying for the wrong type of visa. If the type of visa you apply for does not match your intended activities in the UK, your application could be rejected. Remember, these are just some of the common reasons. There could be other factors at play in your specific case. It's always a good idea to seek professional advice if you're unsure about why your visa was denied. Part 2. The visa interview. The visa interview is a crucial part of the application process. It's conducted via video link to the UK, and usually takes place at your local visa application center. The interview offers more personalized insights into visa applicants. The visa officer can gauge the applicant's reactions, body language, and overall demeanor, which can be instrumental in the decision-making process. During your interview, you will be asked a series of questions. Your answers should be as reflective as possible, so make sure you have thought about what you want to say in advance. The purpose of the interview is to confirm your identity, verify your eligibility for the visa category you're applying for, and check for any applicable inadmissibilities, such as criminal convictions or history of immigration violations. Here are some tips to help you prepare for the interview. 1. Be honest. Always maintain honesty during the interview. If you don't know the answer to a question, politely admit it. Visa officers are trained to recognize dishonesty. 2. Listen attentively and respond clearly. Pay close attention to the interviewer's questions, and provide clear and concise answers. Stay on topic and address the question directly. 3. Prepare for common questions. Practice answering common interview questions. These can range from questions about your reasons for choosing the UK, your understanding of the cost of living in the UK, your plans to manage expenses, to your plans after your visa expires. 4. Dress appropriately. A well-presented appearance creates a positive first impression, and boosts your self-assurance. 5. Bring necessary documents. You must bring the necessary documents to your interview. The original of each document is required for each applicant, regardless of age, including babies. A photocopy of each document must also be submitted. Remember, the visa officer will evaluate your application, and the information and documents you have provided during the interview. Part 3. Administrative processing. Administrative processing is a term used to refer to a period of additional review that occurs after a visa interview or application submission. This process is necessary when a visa application requires further evaluation, or when additional information is needed from the applicant. What triggers administrative processing? Administrative processing can be triggered by various factors, including but not limited to 1. The need for additional documents or information not provided with the initial application. 2. Discrepancies in the information provided by the applicant that require clarification. 3. Security checks or background investigations due to the applicant's nationality, field of study, or other factors. 4. Random selection for additional scrutiny. Duration of administrative processing. The duration of administrative processing can vary significantly, based on the individual circumstances of each case. It can take anywhere from a few days to several weeks, and in some cases, it may extend to several months or more. Applicants are advised to apply for their visas well in advance of their intended travel date, to account for potential delays due to administrative processing. Impact on visa application status. During administrative processing, the visa application status may be listed as undergoing necessary administrative processing or refused under Section 221G of the Immigration and Nationality Act, pending additional processing. It's important to note that this does not necessarily mean the visa has been denied. Rather, the application is on hold until the processing is complete. Administrative review. If a UK visa application is refused, applicants may be eligible for an administrative review. This is a process where the decision on the visa application can be reviewed, if the applicant believes there has been an error in the decision-making process. The review is conducted by a separate team within the UK Visas and Immigration, UKVI, that is independent of the original decision makers. Timeline for administrative review. The timeline for receiving the result of an administrative review can be lengthy. Currently, it may take 6 months, or more to receive the outcome. If a decision is not received within 6 months, the Home Office will contact the applicant with an update. Costs and application process. The cost for an administrative review is £80, and applicants must apply within a specific timeframe from the date of the decision. The application for an administrative review is submitted online, and applicants can only request one review per refusal. Part 4. What to do next? If your visa application is refused, you may have the right to appeal the decision, or ask for reconsideration by the Home Office. This is known as an administrative review. You must apply for an administrative review within 14 days of getting the decision. If you do not have the right to an appeal or review, or even if you do, your best option may be to make a new application. You are likely to need evidence to support your application. Remember, it's always a good idea to get legal advice if your visa application has been refused. So, your visa has been denied. What do you do next? Firstly, don't panic. There are several options available to you. 1. Administrative review. If you believe a mistake was made in the decision, you can request an administrative review. This is a review of the decision by a different officer. You must apply within 14 days if you're in the UK, or within 28 days if you're outside the UK. The review can take up to 12 months, or more. 2. Appeal. If you have been granted the right to appeal, you can challenge the decision in court. You usually have 10 working days to lodge an appeal if you're in the UK, or 28 days if you're outside the UK. 3. Reapplication. You can reapply for the visa. There is no set time when you can reapply, but it's essential to reapply when you have met all the suitability requirements. If your application was rejected before, then whatever you present again must be stronger. 4. Legal advice. Consider seeking legal advice. Immigration lawyers can help you understand the reasons for refusal, and advise you on the best course of action. Remember, each case is unique and the best course of action depends on your individual circumstances. It's always a good idea to seek professional advice if you're unsure about what to do next. That's all for today's video. We hope you found this information helpful. I have also linked another of our video which you might find helpful, that details many of the questions that are asked at the UK immigration airport, so make sure you give that a watch as well. Remember, a visa refusal is not the end of the road. There are options available to you. Stay positive, and don't give up on your dream to immigrate to the UK. Not so fast though. Did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details, to make their move to the UK as a success? Then make sure you share, and share. Many of you only watch my videos, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today, and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. Otherwise, have a good end to the year. Shalom.